they might have been fine and they might have been a bit drier, but we're going to have to crutch a few. We'll try and do it through the handler. There's Barry on the job out here. We've got a few helpers with us this morning. Bill's out the back there. There's some brown dogs hiding behind the black dog. Anyway, yeah, Blues is still growing, but yeah, we're starting to get a bit wet underfoot, which is making things a bit tricky. But anyway, we'll get these guys in. We'll draft them. We've got about 100 here that we didn't shear the other day, so we'll draft them off and we'll run them through the handler. And we won't have to crunch all of them, but some of them are quite daggy, so I'm not too sure how it's going to go with being wet. Anyway, we'll do what we can. It's good when you don't need to tell the dogs what to do. They can yeah, sort of pick the crowd themselves and pick where the sheep are going to go, and yeah, it can be a lot of, I can't whistle, so there can be a lot of yelling and screaming going on at times when you want the dogs to do what you want them to do, but when they're going well and they've been doing a bit of work consistently, they work pretty well. Sort of got two sets of dogs. We've got yard dogs and paddock dogs. Dot, the brown dog. Here, come here! Here! She's just the paddock dog, and then we've got Ned here. He was a bit of both, but he's sort of semi-retired now. Barry does a bit of both, and then Jessica here. She's purely a yard dog. A bit of a nutter out in the paddock. So you see the mark on the head. The two girls were fighting the other day. I'm not too sure what was going on. There was a couple of days there where they were at each other's throats, so she ended up with a bite on the top of her head and got infected. So we took her into the vet and got some antibiotics. So, but she's come good now. Anyway, Sunday morning, everyone's keen to. The dogs are a lot keener than what I am to work this morning, I can tell you. Anyway. Steady. Steady, steady on. Yeah, it's pretty messy at the moment. Just is what it is, unfortunately. Pretty good at the moment. They've been through here a few times, so we don't actually have to have the dogs in here, which is helpful because it's pretty jumpy. The lambs, they're pretty jumpy, and it can end in disaster if you're not careful. So we're just trying to keep the dogs just a lot quieter and yeah, a bit easier on them too. Come on, got one here that doesn't want to go. As you can see, yeah, pretty sloshy here in here. We need to get some bark chips or something down. Barry, that's enough, thank you. Good Dot out the back here. Little brown dog, she doesn't bark much, and she doesn't bark at all, really. Only when she's not supposed to. Barry, shush! So yeah, we just push them in quietly and try not to cover everything in mud. So sit down, Dotty. So we've got a few here. We've got the handler set up. We're weighing them. So we've got 50 kgs. We've just got him held there. He's a bit shitty on the bum. So what we'll do is grab that. That tilts over like that, and then yeah, we'll give him a crutch and tidy him up a bit. Just like that. Tidy up, and then we've got a pedal on the floor there. Hang on a minute, we'll get press the right one will help. Why isn't that working? Anyway, the pedal's not working, so we've got a button there. Flip that over, and then we release him, let him go. Next one comes in. He's 52.5. I've got a remote control here, so we'll just release him now. Next one runs in. He's 50, he's good, so we'll let him go. He's 51, I'll let him go. Yeah, we might do him, he's a bit daggy. But yeah, usually on auto it just runs through and you can weigh them and draft them at the other end. So yeah, it does make it a fair bit easier, this gadget, when it's working properly. Truck stand up, try and get these on without getting them covered in shit. Come here, sit. Sit! Sit in. So these are off to Coruscant tomorrow. Just a fat market in the morning, and weekly market. So yeah, we'll see how we go. If we can get around that $150 a head for them. They're going to sort of average about 22 or 3 kgs dressed weight. So yeah, we'll see how we go. Yeah, sit in. Yeah, anyway, the field lambs around at the moment, so we'll just at the mercy of the markets a bit. Off they go. We'll yeah, see what the result is tomorrow.